Good afternoon all. It is coming up to 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon, which is the normal time I usually upload on a Sunday. Sundays are just so busy, and it's the one day of the week where I can actually do stuff in the garden without noise and stuff like that. So it's just full on. However, I didn't get much gardening done today. Well, I did, but I had a bit of a drama this morning, so that took half the day. And that drama is this thing here, right here. So as you can see, where the water's been, my hot water system bursted. Water was everywhere. It's starting to dry up now, but yeah. I just had a shower, and I was just about to start a load of washing, and then I heard this hissing noise, and I'm thinking, what's that? And I thought it was builders next door. And I thought, on a Sunday, come on guys, you know. So I stuck my head out the back door, and I got greeted with a river of water. So that was fun. So my brother came round, and we managed to turn the water off at the mains, but I've still got cold water in the house, so I can do dishes and stuff like that. I can use the kettle, boil the kettle if I want hot water, but I've got no gas as well, so I'm lucky I've got a little electric oven that I rely on to make something for dinner tonight. So this has been a very dodgy gas heater. They put it in about 5 years ago, and it hasn't really worked that well, and it's going to be a huge expense for my landlord. So he's not going to be happy. And I must apologise for the wind. It's been a very cold day today. So, busy day. The good news is I've still got tomatoes, and they seem to be doing really, really well. There's one leaf there that doesn't look terribly good. Surprisingly, I still got a cucumber going, but the capsicums look like they've been eaten by something. So I'm going to leave this area in the garden bed for a bit, because that particular area hasn't been doing too well. I don't know why. I don't know what the culprit is, and I'm getting a bit fed up about it. So I'm hoping that they can still take on these capsicums and still produce something, but at the moment I don't like my chances. We have also had very hot weather to very cold weather this week. We were supposed to get 80% chance of rain, but that didn't happen. Basically the mid-north got all that rain, and we dipped out. So it's been hard again to get out in the garden and do any work. And today was just absolutely freezing. So up here, we are starting to wind things down up here by the end of next week. Next Sunday's the 1st of November. So we're going to be harvesting all the garlic. And the lemon tree is doing really, really well. Those lemons are starting to bulb up. Taking a while, but yeah. These potatoes have just been wrecked and ravaged by something that I can't see. Lots of flies around apparently. So I'm going to wait till they go completely brown before I harvest them. Sweet potatoes are doing fabulously. Is anything eating that? I don't know. I moved the old garlic box here, and there are ants everywhere underneath. Have a look at it. Garlic is not a good deterrent for ants. See what I mean? So, oops, sorry mate. Next week all this garlic is going to be harvested, so stay tuned for that particular episode. What else? Excuse me. down here. You don't realise how big my property is until you walk the whole distance. So what I've done down here today is getting ready for summer. So I've planted some tomatoes which don't look like they're going to be standing up properly, hopefully. And seeing the capsicums weren't doing very well in the garden bed, and I decided to put them in a different area and put them in pots. So we'll see how that goes. So that's what I've been doing today. Oh, that air's cold. And it's actually added a bit more to the container garden, so that's really, really good. So I know this is not a full sun area, but I have had capsicums growing in shade before, and because these are young tomatoes, it'll take a while for them to get established. So next week shouldn't be too bad. It should be about between 20-22 degrees next week. Spinach is going absolutely bonkers. So yeah, so just getting some vegetables ready, hopefully, for any kind of harvest in the next coming months. I think at this stage all it might be is tomatoes, so which isn't a bad thing, something different other than potatoes. But once those potato pots are gone, that'll be it until February next year, and yeah, it'll be a while before I have another potato harvest again. So I think on that note, I'm going to wrap it up because it is absolutely freezing out here, and I might go back to bed, I think, where it's nice and warm. So that's my garden update for today, and yeah, stay tuned for the harvest next week. Okay guys, thank you, bye.